Welcome to the channel. As you can tell by the world name, we're going to be building a Miata. And I'm not talking any Miata, we're talking the NA Miata. Somewhere between 1990 and 1998, no specific year. Basically, I've got a full rendering of everything, and one block is going to be half an inch. So, it's going to be a fairly large, well, I mean not that large, it's going to be, the whole length and total is going to be about 300 blocks. I feel like I could go smaller. We're gonna see what it looks like, because I want to make sure I can like do every little part of the car, you know what I mean? Like, I might be fine just on one block equals 1 inch. We're gonna see. We're gonna go ahead and build the wheelbase and go by that. And I've got the tires all matched up in a metric system, so we can get that right. Obviously, the stock tire width is 185 millimeters. If you ask Siri, what is 185 millimeters in inches, then they're gonna give you 7. So we could do 7 blocks wide on that. We'll have to see. Of course, we could build the entire wheel. That's kind of what I do today, but I'm not going to design the rims just yet. I want you guys to list some rims that you think would look good on this, and I think I'm going to go with the red Miata, just because I don't know, I want something that's going to pop, because I want to do what I want in the Miata. So I'm going to do like the lip, side skirts possibly. We'll have to see. So basically, first off, I need to find something I can use for basically the rocker panels and the frame of the wheelbase. I need something a little bit darker than the smooth stone. I think this could work. This is the new block in Minecraft, actually. You know what? That looks just like a frame too, because it's almost like a little bit rusted. Okay, so we need to go to our access points. If I have my coordinates, we need to go to 0, as close as we can to 0, 0 to make it a lot easier. Okay, so this is going to be 0, 0 right here. So obviously the car is a little bit in the air, as you know, makes perfect sense. So what I basically need to get out of this here is how tall is the bottom part of a Miata, if you know what I'm trying to get at here, because obviously the panel of the car is not going to be at the very, very bottom. And what it looks like is that about, I would say almost halfway up the tires length is where we should start it, basically. So I'm going to go by building the tire first, and then we're going to lead that into the wheelbase. We need to make all 4 tires first. I think block of coal is probably the best option for this. So I need to figure out how I need to get this. Okay, we're definitely going to go 1 block is 1 inch, because that's that right there is literally the length of the Miata. So 1 block is 1 inch, basically. This is going to be quite the task. I said I could make it lower, but I want it to be a little bit more detailed. So basically now we need to figure out the width. I said the width of the tire is going to be, it's going to be 7 inches, so 7 blocks. Now we're just going to randomly put this here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that is going to be the width of the tire. Now we need to figure out approximately the length of the top part of the tire. Okay, so the height of the Miata is 48.4 inches. Now the tires go to about half the, and just a little bit, the tires, the hub goes over, but the tires go just maybe 40% of the total length of the car. So basically what we're going to do there is 40% of 48, which is going to give us 19. So we're going to build the tire 19 in the air, going from here. So make this simple. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Take this off. Okay, so this is the part that's heading into the car, basically. So now we need to figure out how long, or what the average radius of the Miata tire is. So the total wheel diameter is 22 inches. So this is what we learn in school, 22 inches. That's going to give us, if you include the middle, it's going to give us 11 on one side and 10 on the other side. So if you go 1, 2, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. So that right there is the length of the tire. I'm just going to mirror that on the other side. You know, always day, so worry about this. Okay, so that is currently the tire. I'm going to do this on the other side as well. You know, it seems like the tire would go a lot further in, but we are building the stock Miata here. And that is seriously how skinny the tires are on the stock Miata. Like, it's not even funny. They are 185s. Like, I would get two 225s on it. But I'm building it with the stock tires. Which means I can cover off on these edges here. I think in this episode we will do the 4 tires and the wheelbase, like I said. And that should be good. And now basically we just got to figure out how to make that a circle, pretty much. So I'm going to find a circle calculator for Minecraft. Okay, so I believe I figured it out. So I do have to take these out, obviously. So if we're going to start from the middle here, it's going to be 5 on each side. So or not 5 on each side. 5 like this, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. And then it's going to go up, left, left, up, left, left. So we got that. And then 1, 2, over 1, 2. I believe I'm already lost. That's great. Oh no, I'm not. Okay, and then over, up, up. Am I getting there? I think so. It's still not long enough. That's our issue here. It needs to go out to there. So I think if I extend this by 1. Yeah, let me extend it by 1. That's what I'll do. So instead of 3 here, it's going to be 4. And then we're going to go up the 1. And then 2, 3, 4 instead. So now that's the 3 levels there. And then this is going to go up 1, 2. To the side again, then 1, 2. I hope that's halfway. Let me try it on this side now. So over here we have 2 on this side. Take this out. So we have 2 on this side. And it goes down 2, 3, 4, right? Yeah. And then down 2, 3, 4. That lines up. And then on that one right there, it goes down 2 more. It goes over, and down 2 more. And then there's a spot here with 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So that's what I'll do, and I will now put it through fast forward until this part is done. Alright, so that took about 3 minutes. This is how I'm going to leave it for now. I need you guys to pick the rims so that I can close this end off and figure out what kind of rim we're going to do. And of course this isn't even here. And then, so yeah, I need you guys to pick what type of rims I should put on here. You know, there's a lot of them. There's BBS rims, there's whatever it is, ADV rims, Anki rims, a lot of stuff. And then of course you're gonna leave this side open for when we do the axle after in a new, probably a different video. But I'm going to go ahead and map out the exact distance now. So the wheelbase is 89.2 inches from one part of the wheel to the other center part of the wheel, which means I'm not sure if the wheelbase, let me see real quick. I'm not sure if wheelbase is middle of the wheel or end of wheel to end of wheel. I'm checking that real quick. Okay, it's center. Okay, that's perfect. So what we need here is, since it is how many blocks wide? 21, I think. We'll be at 10. Okay, yeah, so it's 18. So the wheelbase, we got 9 on each side basically, and the wheelbase is 89. So we need to go 80 from this or 89 from that, but we need to go 80 from this location, which is 10. So of course we're gonna go over to 90 now and place a block there, and that on 90, and 90 is going to be the center of the second wheel. And I just need to make sure I'm not, I think I'm on the regular, no I'm not. I need to go, I believe there, or is it there? No, it's there. I think so. Let's check. -6, I believe. Yeah, -6. So that's going to be the center there. So I'm going to do all 4 wheels, and I'm going to get the width and do that as well. So I'm going to put on a time lapse with music of new beats I've been making, and catch me at the end of the video to figure out what we're going to do in the next episode.
Hey, y'all, I think we got hit, bro. Hey, child, I think we got hit, bro.
Took about 15 minutes, but we got all 4 tires running good. So like I said, please vote for what rims you want, please. Now let's just connect them together, to be honest. We're going to, I guess, just do the axles. That'll be the easiest part. I'm not sure. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna build the actual axle in between, and then I can do the wishbone control arms after another time. Basically, all I want to do now, this end part, is just connect the axles. But like I said, I can do the control arms at a later date. Basically, it's about the axle is about, it's exactly in the middle actually. For the axle piece, so we're gonna go ahead and figure out the middle, which is going to be right there. Okay, so that's gonna be our middle. I'm just gonna, yeah, it's weird. This material almost sounds like it could be the right thing as well. So it's gonna be about that thick. And it's gonna go from one side of the tire obviously to the other side, and then there's gonna be like the little compression spot in the middle. So just gonna go ahead and bring this over to the side. This part shouldn't take that long, and of course we need it to be slightly, it's gonna be a little bit further inside the tire. I think I want to do like, yeah, the second block in there. I think that'd make the most sense. Yeah, we'll do the second block into it. So yeah, this is I kind of want to use this material because it looked right, and it's a part of the new netherite update where diamond is no longer the best. It is now netherite, and I can see why. But that's just what we're using here. Okay, so we got the we got one axle going. Let's go ahead and make the other one on the rear, which I assume is the rear. I don't know, actually, I mean, this could be the front if I want it to be. There's no exact option just yet. So that's the middle piece there. Okay, so it's gonna be flat. No. Let's go ahead and bring that over. Oh yeah, it needs to be the second one in. This is just the first. Okay. Kind of surprised it actually does not look terrible. I want it to be like as less blocky as possible. That's kind of why it's fairly large. Okay, that's right. Okay, so we have 2 axles going, and I believe here we go. I'm not gonna worry about making like the bushings that are a part of the axle. Like that's not that big of a deal. What I do need to do is that I need to do the good old rocker panels, whatever you want to call it, connects the 2 side frames, or connects and makes a side frame basically, and that is going to be about, I'm trying to figure out where exactly it's going to be on the tire. It's going to be about halfway into the tire. I'm just making it from this part here. I'm not making it on further on. We'll do that after. But this is where it kind of gets confusing, because you have to think of it like that. So it's like halfway up the tire. So the rocker panels are almost on this part here. But obviously it's not connected to the tire. You have to give it a little bit of space on. So that gives space for the wheel hub. So I think probably that. Yeah, that's enough space to leave it like that. And then the tires are gonna be, let's go. We're gonna leave almost half the tire in, like that. And I need to leave the same amount of space for the rear. How much should I leave? 1, 2, 3, 4. So you could fit 4 blocks in there. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it needs to be that one. And then the rocker panels, of course, go to the edge. Like so. And then after that we can just worry about the actual body part when we make it. Because rocker panel has holes in it. But when we make the body, we'll just go over that. I just want to make it kind of like the subframe almost, if that makes sense. Kind of know where we're going to put it. So I don't know what we're going to do next episode. I think I might do the outline of the actual car. So I'll probably do that. And we could do the rims next episode as well, if you guys put some rims that you want. Okay, so I need to do the same on this side. So I said it's going to be on the 3rd block, and you can fit 4 in between. So here you go, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's where it starts, right there. I don't know how much, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it did start, okay. And bring it all the way over. Nope. Then we need to leave 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It should be this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. Drink another potion. for next episode as well. What's our map look like? That's not true. One tire is bigger than the other. Everything will add up eventually. Things will connect eventually. I literally just making the rocker panels now, so I don't have to do it at a later date. I think that looks pretty cool. It's starting. It's a start. That's our wheelbase. We got something. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. And hopefully this video ain't too long. It's recorded 52 minutes. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but it's like 12:30 in the morning.